అవుట్ ఉన్నాయి నా ముఖానికి. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్, వెల్కమ్ టు 7 PM విత్ శ్వేతా రెడ్డి. సమ్మర్ వచ్చిందంటే వేడివేడిగా ఎన్నో రకాల విషయాల కోసం ప్రజలు ఎదురు చూస్తూ ఉంటారు. అయితే ఈ సమ్మర్ లో మన మ్యాజిక్ షో గురించి కూడా అంతే ఎదురు చూస్తుంటారు. రెండు తెలుగు రాష్ట్రాల ప్రజలు కూడా ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు ఈయన మన రాష్ట్రాలకు వస్తారా అని చెప్పి వెయిట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఆయన చేసే మ్యాజిక్ కోసం చిన్న పిల్లల దగ్గర నుంచి పెద్ద పిల్లల వరకు అందరూ ఎదురు చూస్తూ ఉంటారు. అలాగే వయసుతో సంబంధం లేకుండా పెద్దవాళ్ళు, ముసలి వాళ్ళు, మిడిల్ ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ అందరూ కూడా ఆయన ఎప్పుడు మన రాష్ట్రాలకు వస్తారా, ఆయన చేసే అద్భుతాలను చూద్దామా అని ఆతృతగా ఉంటారు. అయితే నోట్ల నుంచి శివలింగాలు తీయడమో లేకపోతే చేతుల నుంచి విభూతి రాల్చడమో ఇట్లాంటి చిన్న చిన్న జిమ్మిక్కులు కాదు, కానీ ఒక మనిషిని గాలిలో ఎగిరేలా చేయడం, ఒకే కత్తి మీద ఒక మనిషిని పడుకోబెట్టడం, ఒకే టైంలో వాళ్ళని మాయం చేయడం, మళ్ళీ ప్రత్యక్షం చేయడం, ఇలాంటి మ్యాజిక్లు ఎన్నో ఆయన చేస్తుంటారు. మనం చూస్తూ ఉంటాం రోడ్లో పోయే దారిలోనో లేకపోతే పెట్రోల్ బంకుల్లోనో లేకపోతే సిటీ సెంటర్స్లోనో పెద్ద పెద్ద హోర్డింగ్స్లో ఆయన సూపర్బ్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్స్తో కూడుకున్న ఫేస్ మనకు కనిపిస్తుంది. ఒక్కసారిగా మన అటెన్షన్ గ్రాప్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. మొత్తం ఇండియా వైడ్ కాకుండా వరల్డ్ వైడ్గా ఫేమస్ మెజిషియన్, he is none other than the senior most magician Jadugar Anand is with me in my exclusive show 7 PM with Swetha Reddy only on at News Republic TV. Hello Anand ji.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I think we all been watching your magic shows since our childhood, including me. It's been a pleasure having you today in my studio. How is life?
It's wonderful.
How is magic?
That is also wonderful.
Right. I think for the past how many years you have been into this magic?
I have completed almost 50 years.
50 years.
Because I started from the age of 7 itself. So along with my studies, I was a semi-professional amateur type of magician. After my education was over, or you may say that it was along with the education I became professional. So I have completed 50 years of my professional magician's life.
What are the memories you have collected in these 50 years?
This is the change of time, change of mindset, political changes are there, our society is changing, liking, dislikings are changing. But I think those changes which comes into our life and society, it should be for the betterment. Somewhere I feel that it is not for the betterment. They are spoiling specific things which generally we are not bothering as a responsible citizen of this country. Like, for example, I would tell you that there was a age when in my childhood I remember from 7 to 14 years, that was my age of fantasy. I believed in the fairies, I believed in the flying horse, right? I lived that age innocently like a child.
Yeah.
That is a process of growth, right? Now unnecessarily what has happened, those child at the age of 7 or 8, they are holding a mobile, and if you think they are only watching comics, you are wrong. That naturally means they are growing very rapidly. They are jumping from 7 to 8 years age to direct 15 years. So they are missing 7 or 8 years of their life, which is the age of fantasy. That's the reason we generally don't find that innocence in the child's face now. And I don't think, please, male and female both are there. I don't think this is going to be very good, symptom for our coming up society, and the systemization what we have in our society, that will not work as per our belief, faith, culture and traditions. So we have to be mentally prepared for that type of a jerk.
Right. You are inspiring many musicians, and the other thing is we are not finding that many musicians nowadays. What is the reason why people are not interested to get into that field? Why people are not interested being like a musician?
Actually, what has happened after independence, that means right from 1947, neither central government nor provincial government, they have not included magic as an art. So because of that bad result, it has not got that social reputation in the society what other arts are enjoying. Because For every other art, you have a lot of prizes and encouragement and a lot of things. For example, if your younger brother says, I want to be a guitarist, I want to be a sitarist, you will appreciate. You will go to the nearest available ustad, I mean the senior most person, request him to please accept him as a disciple. Immediately, because that's your pleasure. The same guy says that I want to be a magician. Will you appreciate on the same level? No. Why? Because both are arts.
I have heard that lots of money has to be invested when you wanted to become a magician. Like, you know, to buy the properties, to do the activities and all, whether it is small or big. I have heard that you have to invest a lot. Is that reason for why the guys are not showing interest towards magic?
When I started my education, I started from first class, first standard, not from the post graduation. And I am from a very ordinary type of family. So whatever I did, I have reached, I have achieved, that has come gradually. So everybody should be patient enough to wait for. And if you are determined for your goal, the whole cosmos will help you to get it.
Yes, that is true. That is the universal fact, it seems.
I have experienced myself. So this cannot be a reason. I think if this art being the diminishing cultural heritage of our country, if it is treated equally to the other arts of our Indian arts, then automatically we will be able to save this diminishing cultural heritage. You take care, this is not my personal property. This is the cultural heritage of our country. Since government is not taking care from any corner, that has become our personal responsibility. Is it fair?
That's true.
Is it fair or on the part? We have done whatever best was possible. But how long we can pull the whole traditional...
Have you tried to conduct any awareness programs regarding the importance and significance of the magic around the world?
We had been doing continuously for last so many years, right from the beginning. But I don't know what has happened to our politicians, policy makers and intellectuals and those who are responsible for everything. They take responsibility of everything, but not take the responsibility to try to save the diminishing cultural heritage. No. We are careful about the broken historical buildings, right? A lot of plot you will find in capital.
Have you tried to take this issue of uninterestedness towards magic to any politician or to any party or to a central government or the state governments of your place?
For your kind information, I am the national president of All India Magic Federation for last so many years.
Oh.
This is my first duty to do it, and I had been doing continuously. And I am sorry that we could not succeed. Because of this reason only, this is the answer of your question you asked me.
Yeah, that's true. And what has inspired you to get attracted towards magic?
Well, in the childhood, a lot of street performers used to perform close to our school. So they used to create laddu and jalebi magically. So that time our pocket money was very poor. So just to prove that the laddu and jalebis are genuine, they used to distribute to the audience free of cost. So I was the regular customer, not for the magic, but for laddu and jalebi every day. After that only I will go to the school. So later when he shifted his venue, I started missing all laddu and jalebi. It was not possible for me to attend such a distance and get back to the school. So I thought better if I learn myself. So
for the past 50 years, how much amount you have earned through this magic shows?
Actually, magic is not a money making part first. Actually, you need three things in your life. First, money. Second, respect. Third, name and fame.
That's true.
It should be balanced enough, and I'm fortunate and one of the fortunate person who's balancing everything. I have never missed anything in my life.
May I know your age?
I am running 67 now.
Wow.
So I'm thankful to the God and to my spectators, and to my fans and lovers in our country and abroad, that they have taken care of mine from every aspect of life, and I'm very happy.
Right, Anandji, one thing I wanted to know from you, that what kind of response you get here in India when you're giving shows and all, what kind of response you get in abroad? What's the difference between India and other countries?
I will tell you, for example, that will be more easy to. If you make any American gentleman, he will shake your hand like a hand pump, right? His expression will be very nice to meet you. I am very happy. So from 1 kilometer, you can judge that he is very happy meeting. On the other hand, we Indians meet each other with no expression. We'll give 3 fingers. We are very nice.
I think expressions
not,
and the Josh will definitely give the musician that energy.
We are expressive in criticism, not in pleasure. I mean, generally, that is what not is our mentality. I have seen right from the childhood. And since the things are changing very fast, but this is not changing again. So the same, I mean, caliber of response is
Even
there.
I have heard this, NRIs who settled at abroad, they are more interested in cultural heritage as well as the creative things like magic and all.
They had to be, because they are sending their children for the education in India. They want them to be, their generation to be connected with our cultural heritages and all those things, you know. They don't want their child to be absolutely westernized. It is good.
In India, we have so many cultural heritage, but why Jadugar Anand has chosen only magic?
It was my destiny rather. I believe in next birth. So maybe I was a magician in my last birth and could not fulfill some of my wishes. So in next birth, you know, because at the age of 7 I decided that I am going to be a magician. That is not an age to decide your career and future. And I am talking to you as a magician after 60 years of my decision, without any fluctuation. How it is possible? But it has
Your
happened to me.
dedication towards your profession.
Right from, I never thought of anything else right from the childhood apart from this.
Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, one thing I wanted to know out of interest, I'm gonna ask you this. Will you do meditation or will you do any kind of memory, will you practice any kind of memory techniques to perform well in the magic shows?
Well, this is a good question, I appreciate. Because when I wanted to learn magic, there was nobody to teach me anything. Everybody discouraged me. The more I was discouraged, I became more adamant. You must have heard about ball hut. There is a board. If a child is adamant to get anything, he will not agree without achieving. That ball hut was there with me right from the childhood. But performing magic, I think less people know, and that hypnotism is a very important part of the whole thing. So if nobody is teaching magic to me, so how I can learn hypnotism? Fortunately, I had a great personality of this universe in my own city, Osho, Rajneesh. He was a lecturer
Osho is a spiritual guru.
No. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
So he was from Jabalpur. He was the assistant professor of philosophy in the university. So when I wanted to learn all these things, I was told that he is also practicing hypnotism. So what has happened with him accidentally? You cannot practice this hypnotism and mesmerism in the national highway or in the busy traffic. Naturally, you need a private audience and you need a medium also. So he took one of the daughter of his friend, who was in teenage, because during that age your mental congestion of thought that is very less. The more you grow, the more traffic congestion will come into your brain. So that is supposed to be the best age, teenage, to be a very good medium to practice the hypnotism. So when he tried the daughter of this, since my city was not, I am from Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. The city was not that, it was a kasbah type of thing, better than a village. So nobody could understand why this gentleman is taking a girl of teenage, closing himself into a room for 2 hours or 3 hours and coming out. So everybody objected.
No.
Everybody objected. And finally he was forced to drop this thing. Then he thought.
Have you been questioned by anyone in your city? Like why you're doing so, why you're taking the girl inside and closing her eyes for hours together?
Let me come to the point. So then he said, but he was also very adamant. Whatever he wanted to get in his life, he did it. So he said, this is the problem with the girl. So better I should try with the boy, because I am concerned with the age and the medium. So he used to take a teenage boy, go himself, close into the room. Everybody reunite for everything. With this bastard is a mischievous personality. So a very, very bad reputation he earned because of this only. So he was very nervous, and because he wanted to do. It was the same time when I offered myself as his medium, because I wanted to learn hypnotism. So fortunately, by the grace of God, my guru for hypnotism is Osho Rajneesh. He taught me everything. And being that, your second question was, am I acquainted with meditation and all those things? Yes, yes. Through Osho, I started all those things, and there is a Vipassana meditation.
Vipassana is the most toughest meditations in the world, where you have to sit for meditation for 10 days, I think,
10
so
days.
continuously.
That is not actually meditation, that is a tapam. That is a tapam. This is the final stage
So
of
sitting alone in a dark room for hours together and sweating, what kind of experience you've been through when you're doing Upasana?
It is, I mean, greatest pleasure of your life, because from the moment you have started meeting people, you have met a lot of people in the world, but you have not met yourself.
That's true.
You have not met. Unless you meet yourself, how can you restart your life? You have to examine yourself. What were the errors of your life? What was good things you did in your life, knowingly or unknowingly? No. So I have seen a lot of people weeping and crying because of the guilt they had. So after Vipassana, everything is relaxed. You find a new birth type of thing. So the overall overoiling, what you say, no, what the vehicle we send for overoiling type of, not servicing, mind it.
How many
Servicing is
people
meditation.
in our society doing meditative techniques or Upasana or any concept to know themselves or to meet the inner self?
I don't think much of them, but yes, it is increasing now. It used to be in ancient period of our country, because all these things they have started, like Vipassana is Gautam Buddha meditation, Gautam Buddha tapam. He is from India, everybody knows. So all these properties belongs to our country, but we have forgotten, because we are trying to be westernized. Unfortunately, we are not Indians, we are not finally and totally westernized. We are floating somewhere, so we are confused between both the things.
That's true. And the other country guys are coming to India and they are knowing the significance of our ancient techniques of meditations or ancient techniques of yoga, everything.
Right. I have seen a lot of foreigners coming in India to learn what yoga is now.
And even few foreigner ladies are also coming to India to learn Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, as you mentioned, like cultural heritage of our country.
And the worst of all, you know, to get a doctorate in Sanskrit, you have to go to Germany now.
To learn Sanskriti?
No, Sanskrit is a word. No, my sister did it. I know.
Yeah.
I know. It was in my subject, but she did master in this Sanskrit from Germany itself.
From Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Like, I just wanted you to do some activity of magic in front of me, and
Yeah,
for the
sure.
sake of our Atnews Republic TV audience.
Yes, I should. Because I believe to find out a social and good message, it should not be like papad. When you eat, big sound is there, nothing goes into your stomach. Something should go into the stomach also, no?
Yeah.
So whatever magic generally I do on the stage also. I am not a teacher, I am not a reformer. That's not my responsibility. Basically I am an entertainer. I know. But as a citizen, a responsible citizen of this country, I have some other duties also.
Yes.
This I could understand later on in my life, not on the beginning. So like smoking, I remember, no, when we were sitting in the flight before coming to Hyderabad. So previously when you used to travel by air, the moment that sign is off, no smoking, everybody will start cigarette, and like everybody was waiting for this.
Lighting the cigarette, right?
Now when you see, nobody is allowed other way. Nobody is curious also to do so. They know, they have understood. This is a good tradition. In the malls, restaurants, everywhere, now it is banned. And they are religiously following all these things. This is very good for the health, for the environment, for the atmosphere and all that. Still I have seen a lot of people. I think not less than 1/3 India. That means that much of crores, say 43
Approximately
43 crores people, they are smoking. So I was also a chain smoker during my college life. So I was told by my doctor that it is not going to be a good thing for your health if you want to do something.
Have you left it?
Yeah, but how could I leave it? You know, this is what I want to show. What my doctor suggested me. He said,
Actually, recently one of my friends from industry who is working as a pop singer and also ghost lyricist, she has done a pop album on cigarette. Smoking kills but cigarette rocks. The title of the album is. Do you need lighter?
no, what this I have. But something I forgot it probably.
సో ఇప్పుడు జాదుగర్ ఆనంద్ గారు సిగరెట్ తో ఒక మ్యాజిక్ చేసి చూపించబోతున్నారు. సిగరెట్ కున్న ప్రాముఖ్యత అంతా ఎంత కాదు. మనకున్న జనాభాలో నాకు తెలిసి 80% ఆఫ్ మగవాళ్ళు, ఇప్పుడు చూసుకుంటే ఆడవాళ్ళు కూడా మెట్రో సిటీస్ లో సిగరెట్ స్మోక్ చేస్తున్నారు. యూ వాంట్ మీ టు స్విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఏసీ?
No problem.
యా, సిగరెట్ ని బాగా ఇష్టపడతారు. అండ్ దేవదాసులు, మాడ్రన్ దేవదాసులు, గర్ల్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ని కోల్పోయిన వాళ్ళు కానీ, బ్రేకప్లు అయిన వాళ్ళు కానీ, వాళ్ళ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ కి దూరమైన వాళ్ళు కానీ ఎప్పుడూ కూడా ఫస్ట్ ఆశ్రయించే ఫ్రెండ్ సిగరెట్. స్మోకింగ్ ఈజ్ ఇంజూరియస్ టు హెల్త్ అని సినిమా థియేటర్స్ లో అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్లు వస్తున్నప్పటికీ కూడా అదే దాన్ని ఒక ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో చూస్తారే తప్ప అంత సీన్ లేదు. మా జీవితాల్లో నుంచి మా పెళ్ళాలైనా పక్కన పెడతాం కానీ మా జోబుల్లో నుంచి సిగరెట్ ప్యాకులు మాత్రం పక్కన పెట్టం అని తెగేసి చెప్తుంటారు చాలా మంది మగవాళ్ళు. అంత ప్రాముఖ్యత కలిగినటువంటి సిగరెట్ తో ఇప్పుడు ప్రపంచ ప్రఖ్యాత గాంచిన మ్యూజిషియన్ జాదుగర్ ఆనంద్ గారు ఇప్పుడు ఒక మ్యాజిక్ చేసి చూపించబోతున్నారు. ఇన్ మై లైవ్ షో 7 PM with Swetha Reddy, exclusively you're watching on at News Republic TV. మీరు చూస్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ జాదుగర్ ఆనంద్ గారి వరల్డ్స్ ఫాస్టెస్ట్ మ్యూజిషియన్. మనం చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చూసాం ఈయనని. కాకపోతే ఈరోజు మేకప్ లో లేరు, చాలా సింపుల్ గా కనిపిస్తున్నారు. జాదుగర్ ఆనంద్ గారు వరల్డ్స్ మోస్ట్ పాపులర్ మ్యూజిషియన్ అండ్ చాలా చాలా మ్యాజిక్స్ చేశారు. 7,800 seconds of spine-chilling experience are never seen before live shows. A thrill-packed entertainment show is here to add magic to your life. చూస్తున్నారు కదా ఈ బుక్ లో అన్ని చూపిస్తున్నాను నేను. జాదుగర్ ఆనంద్ గారు చేసిన ఈ ఫీట్స్ అద్భుతం అని చెప్పాలి, ఇంక్రెడిబుల్ అని చెప్పాలి. ఎప్పటి నుంచో మనం చూస్తున్నాం. సమ్మర్ వచ్చిన ప్రతిసారి కూడా హైదరాబాద్ లో కూడా ఈయన ప్రదర్శనలు ఉంటాయి. హైదరాబాదే కాకుండా ఇండియా మొత్తం ఈయన ప్రదర్శనలు ఉంటాయి. వరల్డ్స్ ఫాస్టెస్ట్ మ్యూజిషియన్ గా కూడా హీ హాస్ బీన్ సో పాపులర్ అక్రాస్ ది వరల్డ్ అండ్ చాలా చాలా అద్భుతమైన ఫీట్లు చేశారు. అండ్ నౌ హీస్ గోయింగ్ టు షో యూ ద మ్యాజిక్ ట్రిక్ విత్ ద సిగరెట్.
How to quit smoking? How to quit smoking? This is what
you have so many de-addiction centers as well as de-addiction techniques.
This is a magical way.
Oh, right.
So what my doctor suggested me, whenever you take a cigarette, don't smoke. Cut it. I said, how? He said, you say cut and cut. You just do like this and it will cut.
Where is it? It has become pin.
Yeah, no, cigarette. Zoom here.
Junior cigarette?
Yeah. But this much size of cigarette
Lilliput cigarette.
is also injurious for your health.
Oh.
So this should also not be lit. You simply, if you want.
Yeah. Can you do any other activity
No.
with matchstick or cigarette?
It was a message actually. I wanted to go. I don't want to perform any childish type of thing with such a great channel. And
Yeah, it's okay, but
intellectual audience. Along with that, a lot of the whole magic fraternity is also watching the same thing.
Can you do anything with water?
Yeah, I can drink it. Actually, we don't much perform outside like this because we are professionals. We just gave a glimpse of
Ah,
the
yeah,
thing, so
I knew
one
that you are
can enjoy and
professionals, but
understand.
people or fans of you will definitely expect you to do something.
Actually, I am performing magic throughout my life, but this type of conversation is very, I mean, rare for me. So I really enjoy making such type of discussion. So because apart from a magician, I am a human being also. No.
Yeah.
So if I express my views, I'm more satisfied because magic it's regular routine of man. But I told you about the missing of age for 8 years for our next generation. That type of thing should be highlighted, I think. And our society should take care of this thing now.
What is the most toughest task or toughest magic tricks that you have done yet?
Anything when you start in the beginning, like when I started learning cycling, that was the most difficult job for me. But now I don't feel like cycling. No, it is being driven by me. I am not driving.
Everything comes through practice.
But the perfection of that practice should be well aligned with your blood cell. Like now when we are driving, we don't feel like we are driving. It is being driven by us. We are not the drivers. Like that, when anything you do, it happens. You are not the doer and it is happening. That is the perfection. That is the siddhi.
Yes. I have heard that you are going to start a college of magic for the next generation
That's right.
people. Can you please tell me the details?
Actually, a lot of people have asked me, proposed me that they are going to finance such type of activities, but I don't want to start anything which has a very little life. Like, so I am interested that the central government or the provincial governments should start all these types of things, because governments will be changing, but this will sustain. This will be forever. And I think, because the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Mr. Ashok Gehlot, is also a magician. His father was also a magician.
Wow.
So, and he is a childhood friend of mine. Had been there after his oath to Jaipur. And last time also when he was the Chief Minister, we started moving on that direction, but we could not succeed. He lost his next term. Now we will be doing it from Jaipur itself. Very
Right. What is the most wonderful compliment that you have got from celebrities of our country or politicians?
all different type of things, no? Sometimes very funny, sometimes, I mean, but in the totality, I should say, those who are watching, do you know that during election, a lot of big political parties, they are using magicians for canvassing?
Yeah, I have heard that.
Right.
For street, for to do street dramas or street magic shows.
Why not other artists? Why not singers? Why magicians only? Because
people will easily get attracted to the magic.
that means that magic is more close to our life and lifing in comparison to any other art.
Yeah.
And then what right you have to avoid this specific art from the society? And these politicians also, they are just paying a few coppers and kicking them out after the election is over.
But they don't take any responsibility to develop the magicians
Naturally
association or
not.
the
Use and
magicians
throw. Use and throw.
tricks. Yeah. Finally, what do you want to say to the people who are interested to get into this magic world, or people who wanted to take this magic as a profession?
Just wait for 2 years. I will offer a very good this thing, because before my reaching act from this world, I want to reciprocate the whole thing I got from this country, from this society, and from my friends and lovers and everybody. I need to reciprocate, and I'll do it. Just within 2 years, I'll be giving you very good announcement for all those who are interested and keen to learn.
Right, Anandji, thank you so much for coming to the
It
studio
was my pleasure.
and putting your valuable time. Right, Jadugar Anand garu ipadadaka oka beautiful feat and wonderful, incredible feat manaku chesi chupincharu. Cigarette smoking kills, but cigarette rocks antu already mana Telugu cinema industry lo work chesina oka ghost lyricist come pop singer ఒక ఆల్బమ్ విడుదల చేసిన విషయం మనకు తెలిసిందే. సిగరెట్ కి ఒక ప్రత్యేకమైన స్థానం మన సొసైటీలో ఉంది. ఒకవైపు స్మోకింగ్ కిల్స్ అండ్ స్మోకింగ్ ఇస్ ఇంజూరియస్ టు హెల్త్ అని తెలిసినా కూడా సిగరెట్ ప్యాక్ మీద స్మోకింగ్ కాజెస్ యూ డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ హెల్త్ ఇష్యూస్ అని చెప్తున్నప్పటికీ కూడా దాన్ని ఏమాత్రం పట్టించుకోకుండా దాన్ని కొంతమంది ఫ్రెండ్గా ట్రీట్ చేస్తే, కొంతమంది లవర్గా ట్రీట్ చేస్తారు, కొంతమంది ఇంకొక స్పెషల్ కంపెనీగా ట్రీట్ చేస్తారు వాళ్ళ బాధల్ని షేర్ చేసుకోవడానికి. అలాంటి సిగరెట్స్కి ఎవరైతే అడిక్ట్ అయిపోతారో, డీ అడిక్షన్లో భాగంగా ఒక చిన్న లాజిక్ ట్రిక్ మనకు చూపించారు. మీ పాస్పోర్ట్ సైజ్ ఫోటోకి సిగరెట్ని పెట్టి దాంతో అంటించండి, మీరు హెల్త్ పాడు చేసుకోకు అని ఓ మంచి కాన్సెప్ట్ అండ్ మెసేజ్ని మ్యాజిక్ ద్వారా ఇచ్చారు. అండ్ జాదుగర్ ఆనంద్ గారు త్వరలో ఒక కాలేజ్ ని కూడా ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయబోతున్నారు. మ్యాజిక్ షోస్ అండ్ మ్యాజిక్ ట్రిక్స్ ఈరోజు మనం చూస్తున్నాం సోషల్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ లో, యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్స్ లో రకరకాల మ్యాజిక్స్ మనం చూస్తున్నాం. కానీ అవి ఎలా చేయాలి, ఎలా నేర్చుకోవాలి, ఎవరైనా మాస్టర్ ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది కదా అని చాలా మంది ఆతృతగా ఎదురు చూస్తున్న టైంలో సీనియర్ మోస్ట్ మెజిషియన్ అండ్ వరల్డ్స్ ఫాస్టెస్ట్ మెజిషియన్ నుంచి ఒక అద్భుతమైన కాలేజ్ రాబోతుంది. యూత్ హూ ఆర్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ to get into magic and take magic as a profession, Jadugar Anand garu start chestunna college lo join avvachu. This is an exclusive interview with the senior most and world's fastest magician Jadugar Anand garu on my exclusive show 7 PM with Swetha Reddy, exclusively on your favorite Republic TV. Thank you so much for watching our TV.